Hey, this is Jacqui Hodges, and I encourage you to love the skin that you're in. I'm so glad you stopped in today. Welcome to today's holiday glam tutorial. That's why I'm all kind of shiny and shimmery today. I am excited because I love doing a holiday glam look. You're going out for New Year's Eve, you're going to a work Christmas party, you're just going somewhere where you want to glam it up, and you want to take your makeup from like daytime to nighttime. And so we're starting fresh, so I'm starting with a fresh look. This is kind of gonna be a little bit dramatic if you aren't used to much makeup, but the tutorial is so easy. Remember, like, I'm just an everyday girl who likes to teach everyday skincare and everyday makeup for women who are not divas. And so I am definitely not a diva. I am a homeschooling mama of 5 who loves to take care of my skin and play in makeup. But also I love to go without makeup and just slap a little mascara on. So today's a little bit of a different, it's gonna be a more in-depth tutorial than what I might normally do, but you definitely could follow along and use your own products to recreate this look. So what I always do when I wanna recreate something that I've seen on YouTube, I watch it one time through first, then I gather up the colors that I have and the supplies that I need that would kind of go with whatever the YouTuber is teaching, and then I go back to the video and I go step by step. So I do the thing, I pause it, I do the thing, I pause it, and so maybe that might be a little tip for you too. I promise I'm self-taught just like you are if you're learning how to really take care of your skin and do your makeup. So we are in this together. If this is your first time here, welcome. Go down to the subscribe button and bash that baby and subscribe and be part of our YouTube family. You only have to show up here one time to be part of my family. There is always room for you at my table. And so welcome, I'm glad you're here. And if you know there's room for you at my table, I'm glad you came back. I know that there are people that come and go and return and watch my videos and binge on my videos. And so I love y'all and I'm glad you're here. So today we are going to, first of all, I have everything ready on my face besides, like my skincare is done, my makeup is on, like my face makeup. And so now I'm going to use just a little bit of this Mary Kay eyeshadow primer. And I'm gonna just put it on my eyelids. And what this does is it just kind of serves as a really solid base for my eyeshadow colors. It also helps to grab the pigmentation that is in my colors and just make them more vibrant. It also helps my colors to keep from creasing, stay in place, and look fresh. So if you're headed out for a fun holiday outing, fun party, fun night out, then you want your makeup to look great all night long. And so this eyeshadow primer really helps to do that. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is, let me show you the colors that we're gonna be working with today. These are neutrals, but you can make neutrals dramatic, okay? We're gonna be working with these 4 shades right here, 4 shades right here. And the first one that we're gonna use is called Biscotti. So you wanna use an all over color brush, all right? And so if you don't have good brushes, I would say if you're wanting to venture out a little bit more in makeup, you wanna get good makeup brushes. And so of course I have some in my line that I love that are great quality, that are not break the bank brushes. But this is our all over eyeshadow brush. It needs cleaned. And then this is another, when my company comes out with limited edition or holiday gift set brushes or whatever, I love to buy them because they don't scrimp on quality even in their smaller brush set. So both of these style of brushes would be all over color brushes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the all over brush and I'm gonna put it in Biscotti, and I'm gonna get the Biscotti and I'm gonna put it all over my whole eyelid. And I like to press the product in. I don't really like do this. I like just press it. And I'm putting it all over my eyelid. It's a very light color. It just serves as kind of a evener, a neutralizer before we put anything else on, just so that the base of the look looks the same. And Okay, so there's Biscotti, and that's just a nice like cream matte color. Okay, so the next color that the next thing I'm gonna use is I'm gonna get a crease brush, and let's see, this is a crease brush. Okay, see how it's angled? And so it can lay right in the crease of your eye without getting color everywhere. It's really important when you're using multiple colors of makeup that you use the right tools. I wasn't really very good at, well, when I started in the beauty industry, that was 20 years ago, and I was only 5 years, no, I'm just teasing. I was gonna say I'm 5 years old. 20 years ago. But anyway, I was a country girl, used Seabreeze astringent and some mascara. I didn't really know how to do makeup, but I've always been coachable, teachable, and trainable. Anybody that's coachable, teachable, and trainable can do what I do. And so I learned that if you have the right tools, then it makes your eyeshadow application look better, and it just makes it easier to do. So I'm going to take this crease brush, and I'm going to use Hazelnut. Hazelnut is one of my favorite neutral colors, and I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye. Okay, now I will say my eyes are a little bit hooded, so when I smile, you see how this skin kind of comes down over the crease. Depending on how your eyes are shaped or what your eyelids are like will depend on where that color goes. So I like to bring it up just a little bit more above the crease of my eye, because if I put it in the crease, it just gets lost. So, but you might not have that problem, and so you could just put it right in the crease. Put it in the crack. So tell me, like, are you watching to learn something, or are you watching because you already know how to do your makeup and you want some inspiration on a new look? Or you're just watching because you like entertainment from the crazy skincare lady. And that's good too, because I love hanging out with you here. It's fun to have people here on the YouTube channel. Okay. All right, so see how I just kind of added that in here. So this is called Hazelnut, and this is the crease brush. If you had used a fluffier brush, it would have been a lot wider strip, and then it would have it could have looked a little bit messy. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Moonstone. Now, you can do this a couple of ways. You can use a, let's see, let me look here. What do I wanna use? You can use a smudger brush. I think my smudger brush is dirty. Okay, I'm gonna use my finger, okay? I didn't clean up another smudger brush, and it's got some dark colors on it. So I'm just gonna use my pinky, and I'm gonna use it on the inner corner of my eye. So you're gonna put Moonstone on the inner corner. It's just gonna give you a little, hold on a sec. There, need a little more light. It's gonna give you a little shiny. Moonstone is like a shimmery, shiny color. All right, see how that just brightened that up right there? I love it, I love it. I'm also gonna use it on my brow bone. And so that gives you a little pop right on your brow bone too. Still using my pinky finger. If you had a smudger brush, if you had a brush that was kind of, no. If you had a brush that kind of looked like this, you could use that, but I forgot that I was gonna need 2 of those. And I didn't clean up another one, and it has, that brush there has Espresso on it. We don't wanna put Espresso on our brow bone like that. Okay, so we've used Biscotti all over, we've used Hazelnut in the crease, and now we've used Moonstone just in the inner corner and on our brow bone, okay? All right, so the third color that we're gonna use is this is when we're going to use our eye smudger brush. You need this in your life. No matter what kind of eyeshadow products you're using, whether you're mine or off-brand or whatever, you need a smudger brush. And I want to say you need this smudger brush. This is the best brush. It is stiff and pointed on the end, and you can apply color anywhere that you want it, anywhere you want it. So I'm gonna use this darker color here, I'm gonna use, where's my camera? I'm gonna use the Espresso, and I'm just gonna dip it in. So dot, dot, dot. And then I'm gonna use this like an eyeliner. I'm gonna get a little more. Okay, so I just did a really subtle eyeliner with Espresso. Okay, I'll do it on the other side. And you couldn't do this with really, if you had an eyeliner brush, you could do this, but an eyeliner brush is gonna create a really fine line. And I like it, I wanted it to look a little bit smudged. Okay. And then you also can do the exact same thing underneath. This brush, I love this brush. And I love Espresso. It's like the perfect, it's not black, but it's not, it's like a dark, dark chocolate. So it's really, really nice. Okay, now if I wanted to add a little bit of boldness, which I'm gonna do, I'll show you how. I would just take my smudger